Your name goes before you. Proverbs 22, day 22. Choose a good reputation over riches. Being held in high esteem is better than any silver or gold. We put in the work for the bag. That's fine. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But let me ask, do we put in that same work to guard our reputation, to develop a good reputation? Maybe perhaps to rebuild our reputation. Actually, if our reputation is more valuable than money, then shouldn't we put in more work? Shouldn't we be more diligent with our reputation, with our character, with our integrity, how we walk, how we talk, how we act? This is the importance of what we talked about in Proverbs 20, is just because something isn't necessarily wrong doesn't mean that it's right for us. Your reputation, your character, your loyalty, your integrity are very important, whether people are watching or they aren't. Verse 3, a prudent, that is a wise or careful person, foresees dangers and takes precautions. The simpleton or the fool goes blindly on and suffers the consequences. Now, I want you to think about this. This says the prudent one foresees danger. This tells us that God wants his children to be wise and prudent. Why? Because he doesn't want us blindly walking around being able to be sabotaged. He doesn't want us to be walking victims. Verse 4, true humility and fear of the Lord leads to riches, honor, and a long life. The fear of the Lord there isn't like God wants you to be scared of him. What that fear of the Lord means is to have a reverence. I respect you as my Father. Verse 10. Verse 10 shows the importance of who we have in our environment and how powerful it is. Throw out the mocker. That's a person who ridicules. And fighting goes out too. Quarrels, arguments, and insults will disappear too. That tells us that when we have the right people in our environment, it can literally bring us peace, or it can cause chaos. Verse 6, direct your children onto the right path, and when they are older, they will not depart from it. That says that you can literally impact generations based on what you're teaching them now. God's presence can be in and on your family for generations to come because you did right, because you taught your children about God. Proverbs 22, day 22.